Greetings and a very good morning, 11 o'clock, and we are coming to you live here on CTV Sports. My name is Jan-Erik Frank, and next to me, looking very dapper on this Cowboy Friday, is the one and only
Dale Schwartz. Nice to be with you, Jan, here for the 2025 USPA Bronze Trophy.
Indeed it is, and this is going to be another very, very exciting game. And let's just quickly give you a rundown of who's out there. We've got, of course, Casablanca in the white shirts against Globalport in green. Let's go back to Casablanca and tell you who's out there. Playing at the number 1 position with a 1-goal handicap, we've got Benji Daniels. At number 2, Santos Bellini playing off 2 goals at number 2. At 3, Martin Jauregui, the 6-goaler. And at back, playing off 3 goals, Juan Bellini. Globalport, as I said, in green, led there by Michael Romero of 0 goals at number 1. Jack Whitman, the 2-goaler at number 2. Beltran Laule, the 6-goaler at number 3. And Anthony Garcia playing the back at playing off 4 goals. Your 2 mounted umpires are Gaston Dorignac and Gaston Lucero from the USPA. Third man, Mr. Pepe Araja. And we're about ready to go. Quick run-up, or quick backup here for you on how these 2 teams have fared so far. Well, Casablanca, they lost their opening match. I beg your pardon. They lost their opening match to Quaidonzi, 7 goals to 11, but they did beat Los Machitos 11 goals to 9, so they're 1-1. Globalport beat Los Machitos 11 goals to 8, but lost to Quaidonzi 8 goals to 9. So as I said, both of these teams are 1-on-1, and away we go. And the first ball's in play, and Casablanca with a nice little run towards goal is going to be stopped there by Laule. He's the young man that you want to keep a very close eye on. Very, very strong 6-goaler, trying to turn defense into offense. And as to be expected, both of these teams not wasting any time in setting that pace very, very high. Over on the far side with the number 3 for Casablanca. Keep another close eye on him. That, of course, is the 6-goaler, Martin Jauregui. And we have our first whistle in this first chukker.
Yeah, this is going to be a big day for Jack. Number 2, Whitman. He's going to have to work really hard against Martin Jauregui. You see him coming in hot right here. Number 2, Martin comes in, gets on the right of way, and he just catches him a little behind the saddle right there. An uneven ride off. You see the hind end of Martin's horse kind of bump over the right side. But he's going to have to work hard today against that Martin. We know him, very strong. I mean, this guy's been playing awesome polo. I love to watch him play the game. He'll start off with the open goal. Penalty 2, and no problem.
No mistake there for Casablanca, getting off to a good start here in this first chukker. As you can see there, we are coming to you from field number 3 at the beautiful Grand Champions Polo Club. Nice conditions out there, slightly warmer than yesterday, Dale.
Yep, and we are using the challenge system today, Jan, so the triggers are all in place. We'll go through the triggers when we get a chance, and each team will get 1 challenge for the game.
That's
per
right.
game. So you win your challenge, you receive another, and if not, you lose your challenge. So very important in a game like this. So when we have our umpires and our IROs all in place.
Back to the action we go then, and the man who just scored, once again on the ball, getting a lot of touches here early on in this first chukker. Martin Jauregui will hammer that one downfield, looking for his number 2 for Santos Bellini. Didn't quite get through, but a good pickup here by Benji. Easy to spot him with that red helmet. I believe he wore that same helmet in St. Moritz, where he made his debut appearance back in January. A very talented young player. But now back to Globalport and the other 6-goaler, and that, of course, is Beltran. Laule goes for the direct shot. That ball, as you would say, Dale, has got eyes. Can Bellini save it before it goes over the back line? Well, he got a piece of it, and we're talking inches here, and that ball would have gone through.
Yeah, well done here by Bellini on the hustle play, saving it on the doorstep, and here comes Martin.
Now the monster shot looking for Benji, but there's another player coming down midfield. Santos Bellini, can he pick this up? He nearly got a piece of it. Garcia just getting there a fraction before the 2-goaler.
Well done by Jauregui, using the field nicely there. He saw that Benji was covered by, let's say, Anthony Garcia, so he went to the center. Bad luck there, Santos going forward. Back shot coming, and then Michael just kind of gets caught trying to get out of there. Michael has played very well. Romero pulling the team, scoring goals, so just bad luck there for Michael as he tried to get out of the way.
So, well, as you said, very clever play there by Jauregui, and we're going to get a penalty now in favor of Casablanca, and it looks like Senor Bellini will be taking this one. I beg your pardon. That was just out of your screen. It was Martin Jauregui, monster shot, but just puts it wide. Looks like Casablanca had an extra portion of oats for breakfast this morning, eh, Dale?
Yeah, on the 5A there, they're coming out very strong, but they had an opportunity to watch this Globalport team play against Quaidon Z, and they know how strong they are. So they want to come out, fire at all cylinders early, and here comes Michael.
On the move, Romero couldn't quite take it as far as he would have liked. And again, on the ball very quickly here. Jauregui found a little gap, takes another big shot, looking for Daniels. And Garcia just keeping that ball. Well, he thought he might have kept that ball in play and tried to turn it. But they've done very well here. Back to the number 3 here in green, Beltran, Laule. And there he is again. A lot of touches, as I said, early on here in this opening chukker. They clearly want it. Martin having to just take a step back, takes a shot, and this time, no mistake.
Yeah, no, this is a very interesting play, but this is why I love Jauregui. I saw Martin Jauregui in the down at the barn. They got to the stables at Santa de Polo Farm during the PTF. I got to speak with him. He's so versatile. I mean, you're only allowed one hit there. He's only allowed one shot, and they almost kind of shaded him a little bit, so they gave him one shot. So he went past the ball, he backed up to the ball, and then slaps it home. Just fantastic goal.
Yeah, and with a bit of a spin on it. But now here we go. They've won another throw-in. It'll be Benji Daniels. Everybody, Casablanca moving forward. Now this has got Santos Bellini's name on it. If he can get to it, he's got a man on his hip. Bellini on the near side. Unlucky. Unlucky. But again, Santos for the second time now in the right place at the right time. Just the finishing. I'm sure that'll increase and get better throughout this game because, as we say, we like watching
Yeah, you
him.
might have been a foul here, though. Yeah, hang on a second. See what they decide to do here because he went to the near side, and I'm just wondering if he pushed him over enough or he got it. Doesn't look like they're going to allow him to go near side there. So you're going to penalty 5A. So he goes near side. If he overlaps and he pushes him wide or he sets himself, establishes himself, then Santos can go near side. He went near side, didn't like it, so maybe he just wasn't overlapped enough. Laule definitely was appealing for it. Penalty 5A.
Back to the action we go. Thank you, Dale. Always great to get those breakdowns from, well, you are one of the best in the business. We know that. Back to the action we go, and it'll be picked up here by Mr. Whitman. Jack, the number 2 there. There he is. A little chip shot out to the left-hand side, and away we go with that. Well, did it quite go through? Yes, he got a piece of it. Bellini appealing, but the umpire saying play on. Laule loses it. Picked up now by Garcia. Garcia has the time and the chance to do another little flick shot. Oh, I like this. This is very, very clever play. Laule nearly got a piece of that. And look at how quickly Whitman goes back and comes in to support the 6-goaler Laule, and in front of goal, another whistle will stop the action with a little over 2 minutes remaining.
Yeah, hustle plays everywhere. This has been one of the most active first chuckers I think we've seen all season in all league. What a play right there by Jauregui. Now they come together, and now they go back and forth. A little bump and burn, and right there is where you're going to get the final foul. Yeah. That ball's going up and down the field. A lot of plays. I like the non-calls early. A lot of overlaps, a lot of bouncing around, a lot of energy inside. Umpires letting them play. Love the way they're calling this first chucker. And when they come out like this, everybody really turning and burning and just firing on all cylinders. You know, you got to let them play, and the umpire's doing a good job letting them play, calling the 100%, 90-degree crosses, everything 120% on the 5A. It'll be Casa.
Yeah, Bellini, looking for Bellini there. Didn't quite get through. Another right-of-way infringement, another foul. But as you said, Del, absolutely breathtaking.
Yeah, 12-goal polo. I always laugh about it because these guys are flying around more like 16 to 18. 45 degrees across the field. Michael's going to get caught on the right-of-way violation. Yeah. Definitely lesser angle going to Santos there. And now you're in that gray area. You got to watch out for these. This ones are going to move down to the 60. So we got people running. Everybody's moving. And no need to put it at center. Does not help the team that was fouled. And so they'll move it down to the 60-yard mark. We get our first goal shot penalty of the day, and it'll be I apologize, we had a penalty 2 earlier from our team, so this will be Casablanca's second goal shot penalty with a penalty 4 from the 60-yard mark. All players 30 yards defended. And did you see Lucas Ariano stop that one of Tincho Merlo?
Yeah.
The other day in the 6th hole. You want to hit a ball about 100 miles an hour. Now, Tincho Merlo's a former Tango player, and he just stabbed it right out of the air. Well, that's about as good as it gets. Let's see if Jauregui can get one here. Oh, well hit. Ooh, off the side.
Ever so slightly off to the side, yeah. No, Dale, literally from everything from the 6, of course, to the 26, but especially the 68, the 12, we've seen some phenomenal polo. So that ball just going out slightly out to the side, and the knock-in coming here from Garcia, plays it out to the left, finding Beltran Laule. Second touch and a nice long deep ball. Looking, of course, now for Whitman or somebody up front.
I don't know if Fawan gets caught wide here. We'll take a look at the replay because you definitely have someone coming right down the line. Watch that ball following. Ooh, and he just might have. Yeah, when he came over the window just never opened up enough.
No.
Nice try. And I understand why Juan probably went for that ball. Good job by Jack not to let the window open again. What Juan wants to do is when he gets in there, he wants to increase the window a little bit. If the window stays the same as he gets it closed, then they're going to give him the whistle there. So nice try. But he had to come from the center of the field to get there. And when he first got there, it never changed after that. That's why you're going to get the whistle here. They're not going to challenge. I think that's a good, smart idea. And we'll get our first goal shot penalty today here for the Globalport. Open goal penalty 2?
3.
3. All right, 3, and that was Jack. Right?
Indeed, so no mistake at all. And as you said, very unlucky there for Bellini, and Jack Whitman picking up the first goal now here for Globalport. Took a little bit of time in the making with a minute remaining here in the first chukker.
Great player, Jack Whitman.
Yeah.
You know, as we come back center here, of course, we'll switch directions for any of our new viewers. That's a procedure used in the game of polo, and it's going to be picked up here by Benji.
And Daniels will try and work it. Still, Daniels, well done. Well played, Benji. And he's got a man behind him. Yeah, he'd be well advised to stay out of his way. Beltran Laule up against Daniels. He gets his teeth stuck in there, doesn't he? Doesn't waste any time. Slightly top that ball. It goes back down the boards from Laule. Garcia was there, but so was Jauregui. And Jauregui, well, he'll do this all day long. Give him half a chance. Sends that ball. Look at that. Another one.
It's all right. He's on fire. He said he was ready to play. When I talked to him, I told him how well he's playing. Look at this guy from a standstill. Unreal.
Yeah. That'll bring us to the end of that first chukker. So a hat-trick for Martin Jauregui. Stay tuned. Plenty more of this kind of polo coming up here. USPA Bronze Trophy. Stay with us, CTV Sports.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo but women's polo, so we're very excited to be here, and you know, huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
Welcome back. Once again, a warm welcome. It is still in the morning, or it is still the morning, 11:15. We're at Grand Champions Polo Club, field number 3. Now, my dear friend and colleague Dale Schwetz is like a box of chocolates. You just never know what you're going to get.
You never know what you get. You know what you're going to get? You're going to get National Cereal Day today. You like cereal?
I love cereal.
Okay, well, it's National Cereal Day. And I also want to say that it's National Flapjack Day, too. And you like flapjacks, right?
What's a, I don't know. What is a flapjack?
Flapjacks.
Oh, you mean a pancake?
Pancake.
I didn't know that.
And, of course, we want to give love to everyone because it is National Employee Appreciation Day. So I appreciate you, Jan.
And I love you, Dale, for appreciating me. Thank you very much. But this is it. You just never know what you're going to get from Dale. Always a surprise. And here we go then. Let's see how this game, which has been Well, as you said, Del, on fire from that first ball thrown into play. We've got the team in green, Globalport, against Casablanca in white, who scored, well, they scored 3 goals, all coming on the account of Martin Jauregui in that opening chukker, just the one. And we need to correct ourselves. It was indeed a penalty, 2, scored by Jack Whitman in that opening chukker. Let's see if those first chukker jitters have calmed down a little bit and if Globalport can start playing their game. But this man, Dale, Martin Jauregui, I think he had an extra portion of cereal this morning, probably Special K, because there's no stopping him at the moment.
Yeah, no, he was very happy with his team after their last game against Wichitos. Was an amazing game. Look at this, as we were Bellini working, and, well, give Martin another.
Why not?
But I got to interview him, as I said, at the Polo Farm during the PTF.
Yeah.
And he just said, and they had a tough day. Remember, it was a tough game. It went right down to the end. And Mochitos played amazing, Los Mochitos. They were, but they finished it off. And he said he thought it was very good for their confidence going forward. So this team is going to be a force to be reckoned with. We know how good Globalport is, but this is going to be a fun game because these guys are ready to go. That really gave them a lot of energy, that game against the Los Mochitos, pulling out the win at the end.
Yeah, not only that, I don't know if you've noticed, but it seems to be so far, I think in the high 90%, every single ball nearly that's been thrown in has been won by Casablanca. And that, of course, puts a huge amount of pressure on Globalport because they've got to go back and defend any kind of attack coming their way. And again, you can see here, Bellini coming in very early. They want to shut down and they want to press hard, and that's exactly what they're doing, forcing the errors, which of course they will try and capitalize on. Maybe this time here, Garcia can get a little bit more headway downfield. But look at that, cheeky and a very effective steal. Another appeal and another whistle.
Ooh, wow, this is a true hustle play. I feel bad here for Beltran. He's such a keen player. I never saw Beltran play till his game, the last game we saw him play here. But right here, he's just trying to get out of the way, and Martin closes the window. Remember the window. If the window closes, and as he's getting out, his horse kicks it. It's bad luck, you know.
Yeah,
I mean, he knew he was trying to get out. But this is that play also where I'm telling you, if you clear out, if he would have went.
Yep.
Away, but then you get a true breakaway. So, you know what? It's almost better to Beltran tries to make that play. Yeah, you're going to get the open goal penalty for sure. They're going to move it all the way down because if he just would have cleared out to the right, it would have been a true breakaway.
Yeah.
But that's why, you got to go for it there. I think Beltran made the right play. He ends up getting foul, but, hope for the best on the penalty shot. And, well, he's going to stay 100%.
He is indeed. Goal number 5 here for Senor Jauregui. Well, as you said, Dale, I think he's more than keen because looks like he's going to try and win this game all by himself.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's working around him. If you remember, he is the battery. He's the captain. They work well together. Bellini stays in the back, Secretary of Defense, former ACO player. He's going to stay deep. He's going to stay back there, shut the back door down, and let the 2 boys, Benji and Santos, run around in front. And if they do the work for Martin, he'll bring the goals.
Well, they've won another throw-in. Once again, here we go then. Jauregui along the boards. Benji coming in on the inside lane, if you will, but Jauregui dragging, pulling everyone with him, and Jauregui just makes it look so simple. And dare I say it, there's a half a dozen.
Unreal, man. That is just true feeling the love right here. I mean, he's working through 2 very good players. I mean, Beltran gets on him early here and pushes him, then shifts to the outside. His polo knowledge, just putting him there. And then he puts a mallet on him a little bit, just rub it on him as well as he's running through, and he just shakes it and bakes it.
I like that.
Yeah, and got the finish.
So, 6 goals to 1, a double hat-trick, if you will. 6 goals in total, all coming from that one man, Martin Jauregui. And now this could be goal number 7. It's just going to be touched. Oh, unlucky, very unlucky by Bellini, just ever so slightly. Yeah.
Laid it out in front there. I think that was the layup pass all day long. He went a little bit to the outside, so Tato kind of, it's a weird play. It's hard to take a full swing there because to hit that cut shot, so you almost got to pop it.
Yeah.
It's just It's a real tough area. Not a bad area to go and practice, like on the stick and ball field, because again, it's to hit a cut shot at that angle. You know, you got to hit it just perfect.
Yeah,
and so I understand him going for the flip, and then the flip is very hard to do those speeds. So.
Back to the action, a little under the next shot, chasing or turning everybody in the wrong direction. Nice pick up here on the near side by Michael Romero. The pass coming, of course, from Anthony Garcia. Now, this is his first run. Let's see if he can center that ball. Well, he did exactly the right thing, tried to center it, but Bellini with a miss. And Beltram just trying to finish it here. But it just seems that those Casablanca defenders appear out of nowhere. Unlucky there, but a nice run by Michael Romero.
Yeah, nice run by Michael. Michael pulls the team. We saw him do that in our last game against Carl Z. He will pull the team very well. So once they get flowing behind him, Beltran was by himself. He had to take on a few Casablanca players. Good defense by Casablanca and just off a shot. I mean, great shot by Beltran, just a little bit off to the right side.
Here we go then. The next attack coming from, from Casablanca. And all started by guess who? Yes, here he is, Senor Jauregui. And now then, the appeal, or beg your pardon, the hook attempt coming from Laule, the 2 6-goalers battling it out. And Laule coming out on top for once, which is good. And he will turn defense into offense very quickly. Away we go. And we do have a whistle. Now, was that from that play from earlier on when Jauregui was appealing? We'll have to wait and see.
I don't know. We'll see. You could have something going on. There definitely was a little bit of a rub. There was a rub.
A yellow, I'm being told here from our fieldside correspondent, a yellow on Martin Jauregui.
Yeah. So he was a little upset about the rub. And he did get rubbed. I mean, now whether, you might just need to hold your composure, but, I understand his frustration. He was running down the sideline there, got rubbed a little bit. It wasn't dangerous, but it was a rub. And, sometimes racing's rub and rubbing's racing. Umpires could have seen it that way. It's a judgment call there. And you see anything. We had a call earlier that was pretty similar, though.
Yeah.
That's probably where he's probably got a little frustrated.
Yeah.
Just because Jack Whitman hit him behind the saddle, got him kind of the same way. Now, does it slow him down? No, it didn't. He got out in front of Beltran. Just had a little bad luck on the breakaway. But he didn't like it, so they'll get the technical. And they'll move this one down for an open goal penalty 3.
And so far, this young man has been 100%. He already had a penalty 2, which he converted. Now a penalty 3. And also here, 100%, Jack Whitman picking up his second goal of the match.
I think that's probably where Martin's frustration comes in, just because he did have that play earlier, so he was probably like, hey, it happened earlier, blah, 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 and, a few words here and there. So that'll get them a open goal penalty 3. They'll put them on the board, 6-2 here. Minute 14 left in the second checker. Great pace here. Field 3, Grand Champions Polo Club.
And away we go with Jauregui. Picks that one up. Everybody else had a standstill, so no speed and no imminent danger. Jauregui on the near side tries to connect and finish. And a very quick turnaround here by Globalport. Now then you can see he's just taking his time. He's got no one to play it to. He's out there in front all on his own. Has his pocket picked by the number 2 by Santos Bellini. Well, there comes that old if you snooze, you lose rule into play. Now then, Daniels, near side backhander, well done. And look at that, the way he stops and turns, very nicely picked up. He's going to work this one himself out of the air. Bouncing ball in the hope that somebody would be backing him up. Just the slightest of touches there. I've got to say, Dale, it's so much fun watching this 6-goaler, Martin Jauregui, just will not quit.
He will not quit. I think he's going to get this possession back here. They're going to run out of time, but he's going to start the next shucker. We'll let the umpires work that out, but it almost looked like it came off of Beltran's horse, but we'll let them work it out on the field. That's going to end our second shucker play. Wow, what action here in the USPA Bronze Trophy. Stay with us. We'll be back for our third shucker play.
have an opportunity. Santos Bellini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post.
If you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chuckles and Cocktail, because this is the fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxed and chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day.
Once again, a very good morning and welcome back. USPA Bronze Trophy 2025 being brought to you, of course, by CTV Sports. We're at Grand Champions Polo Club, the home of champions Casablanca in the white shirts. If you've just joined us, let's just give you a quick rundown of who's out there. So Casablanca, as I say, in the white shirts, led by Benji Daniels at number 1, number 2, Santos Bellini at number 3. And on that note, he scored 3 goals in the first and 3 goals in the second. And Martin Jauregui playing off 6 goals, and Juan Bellini playing off 3 goals at number 4. Globalport in green, who have, they've just been bulldozed here from the very first ball thrown in. They're in green, led by Michael Romero at number 1, playing off 0 goals. Jack Whitman at number 2, playing off 2 goals, picking up a penalty 2 in the first chucker and a penalty 3 in the second. Beltram Laule, haven't really seen him come to fruition just yet. He's the other 6-goaler on the field. And, of course, Anthony Garcia. And those 2 goals by Jack Whitman is all they scored thus far. And I'm sure that will change as this match goes down. So 6 goals to 2 at the end of the first 2 chuckers played.
Yeah, so just begin there, just on the possession to start the chucker there. They were just checking. Had a trigger on the play. Remember, you could trigger any time the ball goes, of course, through a goal. You can check, see if it's in or out. You can check, see if the ball goes over the end line. So if it goes in or out on the sidelines. And they can check, see anytime 2 4-legged athletes come together on a ride-off. Again, just to see who creates a danger. Anytime 2 2-legged athletes come together in a sword fight or anything kind of contact that, they can trigger that. And they can also trigger any kind of sportsmanlike conduct. And, of course, if they want to check a play, if they've disagreed, the umpires can trigger those. Those do not affect the team's challenges, which it's great. They have a great job of the USPA putting those in place, and it's been well embraced by the polo community. Done a great job there. Sometimes they're a little difficult to see out there when that ball's moving around full speed, and we can slow it down, fast speed, mid-range speed, slow speed, and frame by frame.
So here we go then, the start of chucker number 3, and this could be, I was going to say the start of a change and a comeback here for Globalport. Anthony Garcia picking up that penalty 5A, just puts it slightly wide, hit it well, but just not between the 24 feet there. So Casablanca will have possession once again. Early doors here, chucker number 3. And I'm sure at the moment everybody at Casablanca will be very happy the way things are going. As I said, 2 hat-tricks, 1 in the first, 1 in the second by Martin Jauregui. And what's been interesting, Dale, is they've managed to shut down anything that could even resemble an attack by Globalport, standing very deep, marking very well, making it very difficult here for Globalport to find their rhythm and play the game. And you said it, Dale, they are such a strong team. But if you have permanent pressure, well, this might just be the start of things to change here as Laule steals that ball back from Benji, another one of those tenacious players who likes to stay with his man. Little back shot there, nicely done. A lot more space for Garcia to send it back up to the front door, looking for Laule, but he runs into a brick wall of 3 defending players here from Casablanca. But then there's always this young man, Jack Whitman. He's already scored twice. Can he make it 3? Yes, sir, he can.
Yeah, power pole play here. Starts out with Lale. He does a great job getting people to come to him, and they're going to come to him. You know, that's the way it is. Like flies on sugar. He's the sugar man. They're going to come at him. He's the energy guy. Drops it perfectly for Garcia, and Garcia lines up, hits a nice long ball, finds Jack Whitman going forward. Now Lale can just get in the rumble seat, and Whitman with finish.
Well, I've got a feeling, Dale, that it might have been a slow start, but Globalport, it seems to me, are getting stronger and stronger as this match continues. I'm sure they'd like to pick up another couple of goals before they go into the halftime break, but I can't see any signs of Casablanca slowing down, especially this young man here, Martin Jauregui. He wants a win, and you can really feel it.
Yeah, you need to keep rolling. I mean, this Globalport team, remember they took Codenzi right down to the end, and that's a tough team. Yeah, so we got a little check here.
Yeah, as you were saying, they lost to Codenzi very, very closely by 8-9. They beat Los Machitos as also, as you said, 11 goals to 8. Casablanca, similar kind of scenario with a 1-on-1. Also leaving the field against Codenzi with a 7 goals to 11, beaten by them. But also took care of business. Nearly the identical score there. Beat Los Machitos 11 goals to 9. Well, we've got a trigger, as we'll be looking at that very, very closely. So do stay with us. A slight little delay. As soon as the umpires have had the updates, we will be able to continue in this game. Chance for me to remind you what else is coming on your screens here this afternoon. We've got the final of the Top Pony 8 Gold 2025. Excuse me. Tough Rider with a 1-on-1. Made it into that final based on a shootout, a 3-way shootout, which happened earlier in the week. So congratulations to them. Against, well, here is the team to beat, Quite on Z. Now, they, in their opening match, they beat Amaro 13 goals to 12. And they had already met, Quite on Z had already played Tough Rider, and they beat them 11 goals to 8. So a chance this afternoon, when it all really, really matters, for Tough Rider to try and take, get even level the score, because, like as I said, based on that 3-way shootout, they are going to be in the final this afternoon.
So challenge on the play.
Right.
And this is a great play to look at because they actually called for riding in from behind, which is speed and everything looks really like that. But the ball actually gets hit to the inside.
Right.
So the lesser angle actually goes to Martin. So the white was actually on the line.
Gotcha.
And also what you're watching there is, does he get established before the mallet is in motion from riding in behind?
Right.
It's always a lot easier to see when you slow it down, frame by frame, and use all the technology. But a great call by the umpires. They called a foul on the white. White challenged it. No foul on the play, so they'll retain their challenge.
Well, Dale, that's another great breakdown. But, I'm slightly starting to believe that you've got a third eye because you see things that most humans can't see. I mean, that's, of course, the experience that you have. And
that's a little tough call. I mean,
yeah.
I understand the umpires calling that play, and I think it's a good challenge. That's why the challenge system's in place. But because that 100%, when we got to look at it full speed and everything, look at it, I thought a foul too, riding in from behind. Also, the green player's a little bit off to the left side, and that's what something can be a little more difficult. A white player is actually with the lesser angle all the way down, and so if anything, you could actually call the opposite way with it. But that's not the way the rules read. The rules read basically the white called against the white challenge. No foul. They retain their challenge. So good challenge, and away we go.
Garcia for Globalport trying to send that one into the danger zone. He was right there, Beltram Laule, but you got to give it up to this Casablanca team. Clearly very, very solid, not only in attacking, but also here in defending and turning defense into offense. And now then, over on that far side, Santos Bellini. Yeah, well played, Santos. Out playing Garcia there. Couldn't quite get the finish he was hoping for. Great riding. And not only that, playing off 2 goals, Dale.
Wow, great player by Santos Bellini. Love the horsepower there. Santa Rita breeding operation. He drops him behind come behind Anthony, and Anthony's a very strong back, man. He's solid back there. He positions himself well, but Santos got him behind him. A little bit off of the shot, but well done moving the ball and getting the play finished here. Will the knock-in. It's going to be Laule.
Yeah, we've seen that a few times. Garcia sort of suggests that he might be playing the ball out to the right-hand side, sort of indicating everybody move over to the right. And then there's always that one player on the left, and then a little under the next shot puts it over on that left side where there seems to be a lot more space. Playing that zigzag formation on the boards. Beltram Laule. And we're back. 3:05 or 3 minutes left on the clock. As you can see, that play with the number 3. He's back on his feet. Bertram Laule. Not quite sure what happened there, but most important thing is that everyone, including the four-legged athlete, is or are okay.
Yeah, this Laule just kind of went over there to the board. As you turn, he just got turned back to the right, and the horse kind of stumbled a little bit. He's okay, and so we'll let him switch out his pony, and I'll go ahead and evaluate the horse, of course, make sure everyone's okay. Beltran looks like he's okay. Within rules of the game for safety of the horse, of course. If a horse is a trip or have an incident like that, they allow the horses to be changed so that they can be evaluated by the veterinarians on scene. I'm sure the Globalport team has veterinarian on scene. We always have Darren Tamplin, our main vet for the Cynthia breeding operation. Halo Polo Ponies, always on the scene. Grand Champions Polo Club, Aspen Valley Polo Club, AspenValleyPoloClub.com if you want to play polo in the summer. Darren is amazing, and just sit and talk with him. But he is always there watching at every game. Make sure horses, if they do need to evaluate it, on either team.
Right.
So, but most teams do bring their own veterinarians to the fields, and that has been kind of a fixture these days, which we love to see. Safety for the four-legged athlete, so big, and it looks like everybody's okay. Fair play possession here, and it'll go in place for Casablanca.
And on the move, MJ, Martin Jauregui, trying to shake off the first offending player. And this is where the horsepower is, of course, so important. Jauregui is taking this one himself for a walk or for a trip down into the south end of the field. Correct me if I'm wrong, Dale, but this field runs north to south.
You got it. Number 3. You see number 5, 4, and 5 right there behind you where the flags are. We've been watching a lot of the 6 and 8 there.
Little shot on goal coming from Bellini. Intercepted. Oh, and a nice little hook there as Michael Romero was about to run away with it. Little touch there from Garcia. Sword fight going on. Daniels and Garcia right behind on a fresh pony. There he is, Beltram Laule, telling everybody to move forward. And that ball, I thought he might pick that one up on the near side, but there he is once again, Jack Whitman. Not happy, as you can see.
Yeah, he's hustling. He's doing a lot of work out there. A little bad luck. And that ball's just going to skip out of bounds. We're going to change the possession about 145 from the goal. Right here, 150 was the line. Here comes Martin.
Jauregui. Yeah. Well, this time again, Jauregui feeling he's hard done by. Let's have another closer look at this. He taps it into play.
And as he comes across from one side to the other, we'll see. It looked like he maybe got in front of him a little bit, maybe the early play. They're going to bring this one down. They're calling a blocking foul when he reached back to grab it on Martin. Both teams still have challenges in place. This is going to be a goal shot penalty. And here we go. We're going to get a check.
Well, looks like the decision's been made. Dale will have a look at the individual frame-by-frame scenario to see exactly what happened there. Jauregui clearly appealed, and that appeal was heard. So let's see what the challenge actually is and who it came from. Is it a trigger by the umpires, or was it a trigger by the team, one of the two teams? In this case, it would have been Casablanca. Well, this is where that technology, of course, is so important and so useful and helpful in order to determine exactly what happened there in that in that play. I have to confess, for me, it looked relatively clean, but there could have been, as Dale was suggesting, a tad shading, a tad blocking. But the decision clearly seems to have been made. Martin Jauregui takes the shot. It's a penalty 4, and it goes straight down the middle. So both penalties from the spot so far, from the 2 and now, excuse me, from the 4. No mistake here for Martin Jauregui. Dale, tell us, well, what do you know?
So we had a challenge on ball placement.
Ah, okay.
So not on the foul.
I was going to say, right.
The green will retain their challenge still. Casa challenged the ball placement. They thought it should be moved up.
Right.
And there was no need. Everyone was covered. Everyone's at. There were still a good 130. So, no, they lose their challenge.
And they nearly picked up another goal here. Casablanca winning the throw-in, and then the pass coming straight from Jauregui on the ball there once again. Little mistake here by Globalport, and goal number 8, dare I say, for Martin Jauregui.
Well, he is a machina.
He certainly is.
Hit his 4 well there too. That was big. He missed the 4 in the first, so that was something that's the only thing that he had only little. If you could say he had a bad half.
Slip up. Slip up.
Slip up.
Yeah. What
do we use when a guy scores 8 goals or 7 goals in the first half? But yeah, that'd be well done. I mean, a great goal here again by Martin, just grinding it out, doing what he does well.
Well, with a little less than 20 seconds, or a little over 20 seconds to go, I'm sure Casablanca can be very, very pleased with the performance so far. Bellini will try and clear that one. He does. And again, look at him. He just does not quit. Right into it once again. Martin Jauregui coming straight into your living room here on a beautiful chestnut pony over the halfway line. He might just pick up goal number 9. He's got the time, or has he? Looks like they're just going to run out of time. So what a performance. 8 goals scored by Martin Jauregui. 3 goals scored by Jack Whitman. Here are your halftime stats.
Okay, so shots on goal, this is going to make a lot of sense, the 13. And that's where Globalport just wants to get it going at halftime. Look at the knock-ins, though, 5. So actually good. Their shooting is pretty good. Throw-ins, though, look at that. You said that earlier, Jan. Casablanca winning a ton of bowl-ins, and those are possessions. Otherwise, pretty even Steven down the line there. Now, the only big issue right there, a little advantage. Globalport still has their challenge for the second half. Casablanca won't. We'll let everybody go their tents, get organized with our coaches, get the horses ready to go when we back for our second half of the USPA Bronze Trophy.
This place is special because of the unique environment and nature that you have around here.
There's an endless amount of things to do here in Aspen Valley, so this is the place to be in the summer.
Great group, it's like a big family. We're all, on the field it's intense, we compete, but off the field we do a lot of fun stuff.
Oh, it's like playing in the polo heaven. It's perfect.
When I founded the Taqueria 48 years ago, the goal was to service polo players fieldside and carry a complete line of polo equipment. Since those early days, we now carry everything for the horse and rider. Anything goes on or near a horse, you're likely to find here in our store. We still have polo equipment made by polo players for polo players.
Polo school is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
I mean, the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the polo school, you're hungry for more.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo but women's polo, so we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
Have an opportunity. Santos Bellini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post.
If you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chuckles and Cocktail, because this is the fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxed and chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day.
have an opportunity. Santos Bellini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post.
Five to 12, so still a very good morning from both myself, Jan-Erik Frank, and
Dale Schwetz. Nice to see you, Jan.
You too, Dale. Let's talk about this first exciting, very fast half here of the USPA Bronze Trophy. Casablanca in the white against Globalport in the green.
Yeah, it came out, and it was the Jauregui show. He had 3 goals in the first chukker. Had an opportunity at 4. Missed the penalty 4, but was just off to the side. And then 1 goal by Jack Whitman on an open goal penalty 2, made 3-1. And then we saw the stats afterwards. A lot of shots by Casablanca. And actually not bad percentages. 5 knock-ins, but 13 shots. And you can look at the goals. I mean, 8 goals scored. And when we talk about the top pros in the world, Dolph Camiaz, remember Gracita, the whole group, they line out Palmer McDonough, they all seem to shoot for that 13 goals. They say 13 goals, your offensive attack is working. You see so many games where teams are scoring, that score 12, 13, 11, 12, 13 goals, win. And so it just seems to work like that in the game of polo. And they're on track here, 8 goals scored. All scored by Jauregui, but you got to give credit where credit is due. Benji's doing a fantastic job working in the front, pulling the team. Santos has been open and has some opportunities, and he does a lot of clean, dirty work. And then Bellini's been stellar at the number 4 position.
That save he made, that amazing save. I think it was in the first chukker. So, yeah, very, very strong, this Casablanca team. So let's see how Globalport, who I'm sure will have had plenty to discuss in that halftime break. Players, as you can see, coming back out onto the field. A lovely day here in Southern Florida. Grand Champions Polo Club, field number 3.
So, Michael, let me interrupt here just to break down the Globalport team, because they'll come back strong. This team, Michael's doing his job pulling the team. He's been out there when he does pull the team. They've had opportunities. So I wouldn't be surprised you don't see them finding Michael, but they are doing a good job keeping him out. Jack has been 100% from the penalty line, which is a big, big, big positive for them, a 2 and a 3 and 1 from the field. Beltran doing what he does. They're keen on him a lot, being on 6 goals. Anthony, he's doing his hustle plays. Like I said, it's Ben Martin, so the middle of the game is where the Globalport team's probably figuring out their rotation. We said that Jack was going to have a long day working with Martin Jauregui, and so we'll see how they adjust here. But a lot of pole to be played. 5 goals down, and we'll see how they go about it. And here's the outlet pass. Going to be right out from Garcia to Jack. Oh, it's bad luck.
I don't know if you noticed, Dale, but that outlet pass you were just talking about, he's been doing that consistently every time he's had the ball. You'd think that maybe Casablanca might have clocked onto that by now, because he sends them out, or he fakes or suggests he wants to play it out to the right, but then always does a pass to the left.
Yeah, he just uses good angle, though. You see how Jack's got to run back towards the ball. He creates a lot of space by using the angle, and Anthony does that very well. He doesn't hit a pinpoint pass. He hits it to a spot, lets the players run onto it. And they've had, that's why they're getting opportunities. Just like you said, just went off the stick the wrong way there for Jack. They get a change of possession. Change of possession is going to turn into a whistle. And starts with Jauregui right here. Martin, I told you, Jack, he's, off the pony there.
Off the pony, yeah.
Now, this could go against the white. Yeah.
Yep.
Because he's got an outlet pass. He's got a place to hit it. And that's a little bit of a mishit. Knowing Jauregui, he knows, top players know, don't hit horses. Safety reasons also, but 9 times out of 10 when you do, you get a penalty, or the ball will bounce a different direction, you lose control. So penalty 5A, it's going to be Beltran.
Laule out to the right-hand side this time, and here we go, the 2 6-goalers. Nearly shoulder to shoulder, and this is going to be a nice run. At least it would look like it's a nice run by Beltran. Laule. Yeah, he was a bit too far afield there, Michael Ramiro, to pick that ball up, tops that one slightly. He'll get a second chance, and this second chance will send Benji Daniels up and over that halfway line. But he's still got to get past this man with the green or the lime green rim helmet there. Anthony Garcia, he just bides his time, does very well, has a lot of space here in the midfield section. Sends it out to the left again, nobody home. The backhand, no, he's going to stop and control it. Nicely done. Quick little touch by Martin to shake off Garcia. He's sticking to him there like a cheap suit. Tries to lose it. And we have another whistle.
So I like that they're sending Anthony forward here. That'll get some offense going. You got to find different ways. Number 4 is going to go forward here. Already goes to the control play, flips it to the inside. Now he's got to deal with Anthony, slows it down, brings it to the inside, and then right there, just got to be careful. Uneven ride off, a little racing and rubbing play. We saw it earlier. They'll just move to center on the 5B. It's going to start with Bellini.
And he will drill that one up to the front door, looking for Santos. Santos lucky there to get a chance on the near side, plays it. Well, I thought he might play it round to create a little bit more space for himself, but he's done everything the way I'm sure the captain would have liked. Overridden. Just want to clear that ball, but Bellini's still there. He will try and send a little chip shot into that danger zone. Picked up by Martin, and right under the watchful eye there of Gaston Lucero.
Back shot coming from Laule, little angle, Bellini off the pony, and they'll come together there.
Well, to me, that, correct me if I'm wrong, looked like that Jack had jumped onto that deflected ball first, so therefore his line, his right away.
You got it, so you're going to get right in from behind. Good call there. Yan, you got it. It's a little different play there. Jack's now 100% on the right of way, and you need to come from the side. Play earlier that was challenged with a little bit to the inside, and that's a different play. So good job here by Whitman to establish himself, and it'll be Beltran.
Laule can't control it. Look at this, the inside turn there coming from Jauregui. Garcia is there. Well, allowing this to play on, and Beltran will get a second chance. Why not indeed try and drill one from a good 70, 80 yards out. The finishing touch, and again, saved on the line, but I think there was a whistle just before.
Love this black pony that Beltran Laule's riding. Super fast, quick. He finds himself open space here, hits it down the center, and they come together there, and Bellini has the back shot, but it almost looks like they ride over the top of it, so they're blocking. Yeah, and it's the same call that we saw down at the other end that was at a standstill. This one's going to be on a run. And number 1, Globalport just got to move over just a little bit more, go near side there. Took the shot away from Bellini, 5A. It'll be 1.
Now then, let's see where Bellini will send this one to. Those balls we know from him can also be monstrous in spin, in length. A pick up here by Daniels on the near side. Well played, Benji. Benji puts it back on his stick side. Daniels now for the finish. Gets a piece of it and just puts it wide. Unlucky. Unlucky. I felt that going in.
Yeah, he got him. He did all the hard work and just kind of overshot it a little bit. But again, remember Santos and Benji have been doing a lot of work. So now that when they get the ball, that's when it's going to be their adjustment time for them. But finishes the play, goes to a knock-in. Here comes Globalport.
And that man with the number 2 on his shirt, Jack Whitman, very, very strong. The only man to have scored here for Globalport. Remember, 2 from the penalty line and 1 out of regular play. Nicely done here by Jauregui. He's got to be careful. Man coming straight down the line, goes over the boards. So another change of possession here.
I like the hustle play by Jack. He knows he needs to keep that energy up against Martin. And Martin Crafty flips it to the outside. His horse kicks it, though. Hits the top of the boards, goes out. When it goes off the opponent's pony, it will go to possession to the opposing team. And they get the change of possession, but stolen away by Beltran.
Can't control it. And another nice easy pickup here. The under the neck shot coming from Santos Bellini. Garcia clears it. Did he clear it far enough, or did he give it to Martin Jauregui? Well, either way, Martin Jauregui's got it, probably took it, runs into some traffic. Yeah, they need to allow him to make the play. And now, did that go in or out?
It's going to go in, I think, and he's going to go ahead and change. We'll see, make sure it's in duck just outside. Everyone's in there. Beltran cleans out perfectly. This is the way you do it. Clear, use it.
Score.
Go. But good dance by everybody. When they all come together and clash there, the umpires will be yelling clear. Green team did a good job clearing correctly, and then they say use it. Martin has to either run with that ball or shoot it. He's out about 40 yards out, so he just goes for a shot.
Now, Dale, quick reminder. Have you already got your ticket for the 7th annual Nick Roldan Sunset Polo Party, hosted, of course, by Grand Champions Polo Club and Grant Gansey, coming up Friday, March 21st?
Hey, ready to go, man. I've been sending the Instagram posts out and really getting involved. We've been in the middle of it and looking forward to this. Nick and Grant do an amazing job. SunsetPolo.com to get your tickets. Make sure you get them. You can go all different levels, so check with them, you know, your VIP status or just a regular admission ticket. Great charities, great polo, and, of course, the entertainment value is, well, higher level.
And we will, of course, be there as well. My good self and...
the white party.
The white party.
Get your white clothes out.
Yeah, I will indeed. So here we go, then back to the action. 9-3, a cushion of 6 goals, Dale. That is the highest they've ever been in the lead in this match. 3-1 at the end of the first, 6-2 at the end of the second, 8-3 at the end of half-time. And so far, the only goal scored, once again on the account of Mr. Senor Martin Jauregui, has put them in the lead by, as I say, 6 goals. And, well, was there a whistle before? Jack Whitman put that one through because he's also been very consistent here in scoring goals. All the goals for Globalport.
Yeah, this is good for Jack with all the work Jack's doing on defense. It's great to see him get there early this time. Gets up on Jauregui, establishes himself, wins the man, and then takes the ball, finishes the goal there. Remember, going into the second half now, that Globalport does have a challenge, and Casablanca lost their challenge on the ball placement call in the first half.
Ball's back in play here then on the halfway line as Whitman will pick this one up. Slight miss hit there, goes out towards the boards. Jauregui, little chip shot. Daniels told to leave it. Dragging a defender with him. Now then, Jauregui, oh, I think he was going for the direct shot there. And look at that, a 3-man wall of defense here. The backhand, nobody home for Globalport. And that will bring us to the end of Chukka number 4. So a goal apiece, Dale. 9-4. Plenty more coming up here in Chukka 5 when we return. Stay with us. USPA Bronze Trophy on CTV Sports. A very good afternoon. Yes, it's just gone midday. I'd like to welcome you to the last two chukkers of this very exciting and thrilling and very high-paced match of the USPA Bronze Trophy 2025. Casablanca in the white shirts against Globalport. And just like in that first half, it has been the Martin Jauregui show non-stop. The only two players to have scored are Martin Jauregui, as I just said, for Casablanca, picking up a total of 9 goals, and Jack Whitman picking up 4 goals for Globalport. 2 more chukkers lie ahead, and let's see if Globalport can put a dent onto that scoreline. But it's going to be a tall order trying to stop the man here on the bottom of your screen with the number 3 on his shirt, Martin Jauregui.
It's a little different seeing only 2 players.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't seen that in a game. They're playing against each other too. Actually, all day they've been dancing, Whitman and Jauregui. But here comes Michael
Romero over on the far side. Yeah, look how his pony opens up nicely for him. Has he overcooked it? I hope not. Just try to keep him play. Yeah, that first touch, a good first touch, but just maybe just a little too powerful not to get to it to finish it.
Yeah, I love Michael when he goes a goal. He's been a lot of fun to watch. Very well mounted. You can see that, his horsepower. This time he's hitting the ball so clean, he just hits it a little bit harder than he wanted to. Travels over the end line. They'll line up for 9, but they're getting the shots.
Yep.
They're bringing those shots up. And that was something they needed to get going, their offensive attack. So keep shooting, the goals will come.
Yeah, Bellini knocks that one into play, but it's going to be met by Anthony Garcia. He's up against Benji Daniels. Little flick of the wrist there, out towards the boards. Nobody home. Benji Daniels will get there first. Now then, Jauregui. Watch how he picks it up, turns his pony. Lets Anthony Garcia get out of his immediate vicinity. Onto the boards they go. Again, look at that ball control. Oh, a little bit of a mistake here. Now then, Anthony Garcia will hammer that one into that danger zone, and a chance here from Michael Romero. Unlucky to just, I think that's who he was aiming for, and he already was facing towards that goal mouth.
Yeah, it was a little tough when you're playing against a former 8-goal player. Juan's going to position himself very well. See Juan going back. He's going to get there, and then Michael's just got to stay near side there. Not enough distance in between on that play, so they'll go ahead and drop it there from the spot. 5A, right-away violation.
And quickly taken by, as you said, you call him the Secretary of Defense. Bellini will leave that one. There comes the long ball. Looking for Benji Daniels, a bit too far out for him to pick up on. So once again, the 6-goaler, Beltran Laule, leaves Bellini behind. Laule with a daisy cutter. And look at that. Once again, incredible eye for the ball here. And he's going to get blown on that.
He was dropping the hammer, and you got to have horsepower here to close that gap. Let's keep an eye on it. Watch him, though. Beltran saying, I'm going offensive, I'm going offensive. Well done. And this is a great call by the Mount officials. The first play, that first ball, Martin could have a little bit of a change there, but he actually turns, and then he changes the angle, and Beltran sees that, so he rides that one out. He'll get the open goal penalty, too. But I know when he actually deflected that ball and stopped it, going forward, but it didn't change.
Yeah, the line.
Yeah, and...
yeah, good call.
Yeah, well done, Beltran. Riding that one out, gets the open goal penalty, 2 on the turn call. And Jack will get another.
Yeah, very consistent. 3 from the penalty line, 2 penalty 2s, a penalty 3, and 2 at a regular play. So 9 goals to 5. Well, they are
knocking on that door.
Yeah, they certainly are.
Yes, they are. A lot of pole to be played here in the 5th still, and down by 4. And definitely have the offensive attack moving forward. Their talk at halftime's working.
But this man is unstoppable, it would seem. Martin Jauregui picks up that ball, does a little Rafa Nadal sweet shot there. Still Jauregui, this time he loses it, and Romero told also to leave it for Jack Whitman. Whitman out to the boards. Well played. A little bit of space to work with now. will decide to run this one himself. Beltran Laule into the midfield section. Nicely done. Clever play. The cut shot. It's got leg, or it's got height, that's for sure. But unfortunately, not quite enough power to go all the way. Near side backhand. Yeah, they're working very hard here. This might actually go in favor of Globalport.
Yeah, you can learn a lot from this watching Beltran here. Beltran goes to the center there early. If you notice, he was running to the right, and he snapped it to the center. His goal shot goes off to the right, but he gets put down, change of direction here. And you have Jauregui at a 90 when it hits his horse. And then Beltran's already down there coming towards the ball. So they didn't even see him coming. And they'll go ahead and put this one down. We're inside the 60 there, so we'll get another open goal, penalty 3. And it'll be Jack Whitman again. He's 100%. 2 2s and a 3. Oh, that go off the post. Oh, bad luck, Jack.
Yeah.
Hit off the post. Wow, that's bad luck. He's been playing so good. He's been shooting so well, too. Very hard to, when you're working as hard as him, to calm yourself.
Yeah.
Take a breath. But, just off the post there, so nothing to really worry about. But every goal right now is big in the second half for both teams.
Yeah, well said. That would have brought them within 3 goals. So once again, Casablanca dodging, I'm sure, a very, very important bullet here. That ball's going to land perfectly now for Bellini. Bellini tries to untangle himself. Well played, Bellini, trying to shake off Laule. A bouncing ball. Bellini. Oh. Whitman does the right thing and let that ball go over the back line. Unlucky, Santos.
Yeah, Beltran there is going to make a little hook on Benji. And that's a good little play there. You can learn from that. When the ball's rolling over the end line, protect that ball as if it has enough energy to go over the line, but protect that ball, because if Benji makes a little back shot there, he can keep it on the field. So Beltran just stays right there, waits for somebody to come by, makes a little hook, ball travels out, then he gets his possession back.
So, ball secured for Globalport. And away we go. Beltran Laule plays it out to the left side again. He's found. Well, no, he didn't quite find anyone. It was Casablanca who picks this one up. And Martin Jauregui, you do not want to give him that kind of space and such an opportunity. He's putting that one slightly out to the left. Unusual.
Good turn here by Jauregui. Beltran trying to get the foul there, but Jauregui keeping himself perfectly straight, making sure he flips that ball, changes the right away before he makes the turn, and then Beltran just a stride out on the knock-in.
And away we go. Garcia checks his pony. Let's everybody go or get to their stations. Well played here by Benji Daniels. Steals it back. There's the backhand shot looking for Jauregui. And he might, well, he'll take the man first. That's exactly what he does. Then the near side backhand shot. Now, is this going to go straight? Well, Benji Daniels could get a piece of this on the near side. Difficult shot to do, especially at that angle. And no rest for the wicked here as Laule very quickly comes and picks up that broken play ball. And he's going to try and run this one. You can see, again, take the man first. That's exactly how you're taught in the polo school. Left it now for Whitman. Whitman. Yes, and there might be a little bit of a shading going on there.
Yeah. Shoes on the other foot here. Beltran's going to press the seam. They need offense. He knows it. He's going to press it. That puts Jauregui to go wide. You see how he takes him wide. He rides wide, and then Jauregui's coming back from right to left to make a play. Gets overcommitted a little bit, falls over the top of it. Jack knows where he's at. But another play, I love how Beltran, after he misses it, he stays really far wide so that Jauregui's got to commit to him. And then that opens the space a little bit more for Jack. And it also makes it more difficult for Martin when he comes back from right to left.
Yeah. Good call. Very good call indeed. And a big opportunity now for Globalport to as I said, make it just a 3-goal gap. It could be 2. Whitman, a little bit unlucky on that last penalty he was awarded. But this time, no mistake. So very solid from Jack Whitman. And there you have it, 3 goals in it, but just half a minute remaining. But all to play for then in Chukka number 6.
Yeah, no, they must be they got to be feeling good here. 3 unanswered goals here in the 5th. It's going to click out. So, wow, you couldn't do a better job than that. Globalport, they're going to win the 5th Chukker. We got a match for you. You do not want to miss this 6th and final Chukker 2025 USPA Bronze Trophy.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo but women's polo, so we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
Polo school is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
I mean, the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the polo school, you're hungry for more.
Welcome back for the 6th and final Chukka of what truly has been a most exhilarating, exciting USPA Bronze Trophy match here between Casablanca in white and Globalport in green. And in that last Chukka, Dale, no score from Casablanca and 2 from the penalty 2 spot by Jack Whitman, which has brought them up within 3 goals.
Yeah, I apologize. I said 3 unanswered goals, but I was actually looking down at the 3 shots Jack had taken. He had the penalty 3 that just went off, but 2 unanswered goals. So again, they must be feeling very good about themselves. They had a great offensive attack. They kind of controlled that Chukker on the offensive attack. But here we go. It's got to be horsepower galore here by both teams. And here comes Santos early.
Bellini trying to finish it. Winning that throw in again. There is an appeal, but clearly that window wide enough open for there no need to be a call by the umpires. Now then, Bellini sticking with his man, the strongest player on that team, Beltram Laule, coming in off 6 goals, and he's done very well. You can see you've got Michael Ramiro going up with him. Still Laule, Beltran. What's he going to do now? He's in the corner. He needs to get past Bellini. Bellini Senior, that is, of course. With the number 4 in a shirt for Casablanca, as the pressure now also coming from Martin Jauregui, and we know how dangerous he is from, well, more or less anything between 60 to 100 yards in front of goal. Nicely done here, and another steal, but able to retrieve it. Anthony Garcia trying to just work it a little bit. Yeah, we get that whistle. Wouldn't mind looking at that from the drone, Dale.
Yeah, he comes there and gets Garcia turns around. Now, Martin's going to go ahead and get in there and kind of shadow him right away. And then when he pulls out, he just doesn't clear out quick enough. And they're in the corner. They asked him to clear. A lot of energy down in the corner there. They want a little more of an open space. They've been very consistent on that.
Yeah.
They're calling that right across the board. Great job by our Mount officials today, keeping that consistent, keeping that right away open.
Well, Dale, we touched on it. It looks like it could be happening here. That if this goal goes through, this penalty too by you-know-who, Jack Whitman, that would bring them within 2 goals. And no mistake. So, if you were to count that goal that went wide earlier on, that would have brought them in within 1 goal, and there is still a good 6 minutes left to play here in Chukka number 6.
And now this is, I told you, great match. Just going to go right down to the end. We've seen so many of these 2025 USPA Bronze Trophy 12-goal games. So close. Fabulous polo.
On the halfway line then, let's see who's going to get the better end of this throw-in. Looks like it will be Casablanca, and Benji Daniels up the front door. Just needs to somehow, if he can, get past or through or on top of Beltran Laule. He's won it back, but I like the fact that Benji will just not quit. Bellini couldn't quite find the little passage that he was looking for, but Daniels keeps that ball in the danger zone. An appeal there from Haregi. Umpires say play on. Daniels back into the danger zone. Haregi. Was going for the backhand shot.
Wow, great steal.
Yeah, very good steal here.
Without fouling. And great job there by Jack.
Clock ticking down. 2 goals are needed. Just shy of 5 minutes remain here in Chukka number 6. And away we go. Beltran Laule tries to centre it over on his near side. Couldn't control it. Coming down the line, but window was big enough here. No need to make a call on that. And they always lost it. Haregi has lost it.
Benji working hard on defense.
I was just about to say. I mean,
great 2 stellar defensive plays there by Benji Daniels. The little hook, little plays, they mean so much. And then meeting Beltran cleanly, but it's going to be Beltran.
Yeah, tries to drop that one into the danger zone. And, if he could just have picked that one up. He has picked it up, and he has put it through. You can see, and rightly so, the jubilation there for Jack Whitman. And that is incredible, incredible.
He is on fire, man. Jack just working, won't stop here. I was going to say 3 defensive plays, but Jack had a little bit of a better angle there as Benji had to come backwards from right to left. And, wow, look at this. 3:42 left, 9-8. Anybody's match here is you're going to get a timeout. And we're going to bowl in right here under our high cam from the center.
And not only that, Dale, he's now nearly par with Martin Haregi. 8 goals to 9 goals. I mean, those are the 2 players that have been scoring.
Yeah. So they've been going back and forth, both of them. Score sheet. I've never seen a score sheet look like this before.
Me neither.
And they're taking all the penalties, so, they're getting all those goals also. But on the day, we have Martin with 3 penalties, less penalty shooting. That's where Casa has given up. They've given up 4 penalty 2s today and then 2 penalty 3s.
Yep.
So there's 6 opportunities there, and Jack's only missed 1 penalty 3. On the other side, they've given up 2 penalty 2s and 2 penalty 4s, and Martin only missed 1 there. So very good shooting by both of those players from the penalty line. And so Casablanca's got to be careful here not to give up. They don't want to give any easy goals from the penalty line here in this last 3 minutes.
Well, Dale, it is currently, if you combine the last 2 Chukkas together, it is 4-0 for Casablanca. No score in the 5th for Casablanca, and so far none yet in the 6th. And as I said, Globalport will make it. 9 apiece.
Wow, the equalizer. And you know this horse. Remember I was telling you about that black bay, that dark bay horse that Beltran played earlier in the game today. This horse can fly very fast. And, you know, Beltran out of the air, that's nothing, man. This he is good with the polo ball.
So, Dale, who is going to go into double figures first? The way things are going at the moment, Globalport are on a real roll and a run here.
I was going to bet who's going to score next.
or who's going to score, yeah.
Well, there you go. Watch out. Here comes the black pony.
And
Beltran. Oh, and you can see Beltran there. Oh, man, he was off to the races. He knows he got enough speed there because, I mean, there's so many good horses on the field. This one just has an extra burst. Bellini will control on the gray pony now, and you get the rotation from Jack. Oh, well done by Martine. You got him. Oh, they had him going. Now Benji.
Yeah, now Mr. Daniels, can he take it all the
Oh,
way?
no, and then it looks like Martine might have went off over there.
Yeah.
Martine goes flying by, and he actually was just trying to turn back because when Benji went to the control play here, and I was wondering why they went to the control play with Benji because that's why, yeah, because Martine was actually shutting down and we wanted to go to the control play. So when Santos went to hit the first ball and didn't get released to Martine, Martine went to shut his mare down, stop her, and come back behind everybody. That's why Benji went to the control play because he was waiting for Martine to come in. And in the process on the turn, Martine looked like she might have turned and maybe popped up on him a little bit. And so we'll make sure that he's okay. He actually fell off, and he fell off pretty hard. He landed on his back. So we're just going to make sure he's tough as nails, this guy. So I doubt they'll stop playing, but we'll make sure now we had possession with Daniels. So I don't want to wait and see what the umpires decide to do here. But it looked like when Martine went down that Casablanca did have possession, but we'll see what they decide to do on the field. On this play. They had on because we did have a player fall off, so that was and they'll go ahead and let Martine change that pony. You're going to check the ponies out. Now, if you do get injured, ruling is you usually stay on the same horse unless there is an issue with the horse, and then they'll allow you to change her. But if you do get injured, you're usually back on that same horse. And I'm not sure if Martine went back on the same horse. I don't think there was an issue with her. You might have went back on her. It kind of looks like the same horse. But that's it. So, yeah, change up. So you will get the fair play based on Casablanca with control. And here we go, 135.
Well, I have a funny feeling, Dale, that the next goal could be the match winner here. Now the monster shot coming from Jauregui, looking for Benji Daniels. Can he beat Anthony Garcia? Well, there won't be. Oh, no, the ball is still in play. I thought it might have just trickled over the end line.
They overhit it. No, they're going here.
Yeah.
Beltran. Uh-oh.
This looks dangerous. Oh, a big miss. Now then, the support coming from the third line, if you will. No mistakes now. They've got to clear it. They've done well. Casablanca have it. Up the field.
Santos,
exactly. Bellini, again, standing solid as a rock there. Anthony Garcia not allowing anything past him on his watch. A steal, I was going to say. Nearly stole it there off him. Very unlucky.
He almost got the pickpocket right there, the thievery play.
And Globalport have it again. Here we go. Globalport looking for that so important match winner now. Then 24 seconds on the clock. Casablanca have it, but they're deep in their own half. Martin Jauregui, he's going to have to make this one count. Still Jauregui.
He's going to go for it himself
Yes.
here, yeah. And I think he's going to go for a coast-to-coaster. Look at this. Still got it going.
Yeah, and the back up. Cleared. And
time will run out.
Time will run out, exactly. Wow, what a comeback. And I'd like to congratulate both teams on giving us, I think, one of the best matches of the season.
Oh, man.
But
what a game.
Yeah, what a game indeed. But for me, Dale, very much, of course, it all started going a little bit pear-shaped for Casablanca when they didn't score.
Two chuckers unanswered goals. Man.
Exactly, in the fifth.
Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and send them off here. We'll get them organized. We have overtime for you.
We do.
Sudden death overtime. First team to win. Maybe a bit of an advantage now. Both teams shall receive, receive a challenge back here going into the overtime chucker. And so I'll put Casablanca back on. And so we'll get them organized. It's going to be a fun sudden death overtime chucker. First goal will win. We'll be back for Sudden Death 2025 USPA Bronze Trophy.
This place is special because of the unique environment and nature that you have around here.
There's an endless amount of things to do here in Aspen Valley, so this is the place to be in the summer.
Great group, you know, it's like a big family. We're all, you know, on the field it's intense, we compete, but off the field we do a lot of fun stuff.
Oh, it's like playing in the polo heaven. It's perfect.
When I founded the Taqueria 48 years ago, the goal was to service polo players fieldside and carry a complete line of polo equipment. Since those early days, we now carry everything for the horse and rider. Anything that goes on or near a horse, you're likely to find here in our store. We still have polo equipment made by polo players for polo players.
If you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chuckers and Cocktail, because this is a fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxing, chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day.
have an opportunity. Santos Bellini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Back, it's well, sudden death time here in this USPA Bronze Trophy 2025 semi-final to well, secure themselves a place in the final. Of course, Quaitonzi with a 3-0. They beat Los Mochitos, they beat Casablanca, they beat Globalport, so they are through. Casablanca, Globalport took care of business when they took on Los Mochitos. They're both 1-1. So this is what it all comes down to, Dale. And what an incredible comeback. 2 chuckers, no goal scored by Casablanca, 5 by Globalport, which brought them level, even Stevens. And here we go then. Sudden death time. The winner takes it all in this very important semi-final. And away we go. This could be over in a matter of seconds, but it could go the distance.
Oh, Martin, I love the hell I'm back. He had a clean shot there. Bad luck off to the right side. You see him taking a practice shot there. That bowling was so big on the lottery. And here we go. So they need to go coast to coast. As you said, winner will head on. So let's see who can get it done here, Jan. It's going to be Beltran.
Laule plays it up to the right-hand side, and I'm pretty sure they're going to come in very, very early now. First man to challenge will be Martin Jauregui. Pushes that ball out to the boards. Ball still in play, and away we go. Laule, the shot, trying to outrun Juan Bellini, and that's never an easy thing to do. Keeps the ball in play. Well done, Beltran. Now, this is where the horsepower will be so, so important, so key. Watch this ball go through. I don't believe it, Dale. What a way to finish. Beltran Laule wins this semi-final and secures their place against Quaitonzi.
Coast to coast like butter on toast. I mean, he might have put a little jam in there. He went coast to coast, and then he backed it to himself. And, man, did he come out of that turn just on fire, Beltran. And what a way to finish. Man, what a game. I mean, back and forth. 3-1, Casa. 6-2, Casa. 8-3, Casa. Wow. 9-4, Casa. 9-6, Casa. They go into 6, 9-9. Beltran finishes off. There's your stats right there. Look at that. Look at how well they did in the second half, Globalport. They raised their shooting level 18-15 there. It was 16-5 or something in the first half. And then back and forth here, went down pretty close across the board on everything else. And, wow, what a fantastic 2025 USPA Bronze Trophy. So, stage is set. And for the 2025 USPA Bronze Trophy Globalport against Quaitonzi. You don't want to miss it. For Jan Edick Frank, I'm Dale Schwetz. I speak for everyone here at CTV Sports when I say thank you for making us leaders in polo broadcasting. And always remember here at CTV Sports, we love the polo.